Hi, this is Joseph Montero, and this video is a Dan Hollings The Plan review. So I joined the plan back in December of 2021, and before that, I didn't know anything about crypto. I hadn't invested a single dollar into crypto, but I did see that a lot of people were making money investing in crypto, but also a lot of people were losing money. So I was concerned, and I wasn't going to be like other people that I knew that were searching Twitter, Reddit, and Discord and just listening to random people and buying these coins that were going to be moonshots and just hoping for the best. So a friend had told me about the plan, and I'm so glad that I joined because now I understand everything I need to know about crypto in order to actually make money, and I'm not worried about reading Twitter, Discord, or any of these people and trying to figure out what they're all investing in. So the great thing about the plan is it is a plan that works, that I have used myself, and I'm going to show you my results today. So before I cover what actually is the plan, I'm just going to show you the results that I've gotten. So the main strategy in the plan is bot trading. So there's this software called Bitscap that they recommend, and you set up these bots and they're constantly spitting out cash flow for you. So these are 5 bots that I currently have running right now. The oldest bot is called a HODL bot, and I've had that for 8 months. But these 4 bots right now are really what's making me my money. So you can see here that I've made $1,773 in basically the last 3 months. So that's a almost 17% return on my money. So you can see here, this bot, for example, was 28% return in the past 3 months. This one is the same, 28% in 3 months. This one is 23.5% in 2 months and 2 weeks. And the most recent one I set up, which was about 3 weeks ago, has returned 11% return. So in total, the bots I currently have is 17% return. That's cash flow. And I still have the principal. And I'm going to show you the history of the bots, all the bots that I've set up since I started in December. So you can see here I've made a total of almost $1,800. It's $1,792, which is an 8% return. So if you add up all the bots I've done, I'm gonna round up to 1,800 here and add another 1,700. That's $3,500 that I've made in the last 8 months. And I've invested $20,000 in just these bots. So that's 3,500 out of 20,000 is 17.5% return. Now, I've never made 17% return on any investment that I've made, let alone in 8 months. So clearly it works. I'm making money with it. Now I'm gonna go into the members area and show you what you can expect when you join and the things that I like about the plan. So when you first join the plan, you're gonna get access to phase 1. They have 4 phases out right now, which you can get access to in the future, but they are extra purchases. So with phase 1, you have everything you need to know about crypto in order to make money. So in phase 1, there are 6 sessions, and each session covers a different part. So I'm gonna go a little bit of an overview of what's covered in each session, but I can't go into exactly what's taught because I did sign an NDA. So one of my favorite things about the plan is the plan companion guide. The plan companion guide is a 148-page PDF that covers everything you need to know. After reading this guide, I knew everything I need to know about crypto, and alongside with the live sessions, I'm 100% confident in investing in crypto and I'm making money with it. So now I'm just gonna go over the things that I like about the plan and what you can expect in it. So like I said, you get an understanding of crypto. Before I joined in December, I didn't know anything about crypto whatsoever. Now I have a very good understanding, and the best part is I have a plan. So in the companion guide, you're gonna learn all the things you need to know, like exchanges. So in the actual guide, they tell you all the different exchanges, how many coins they have, and whether you're based in the US or not. There's actually a lot of information I didn't know that you had to know because not every exchange is created the same. So this helps you figure out which exchange it works for you. And I actually have several exchanges set up. So I have one exchange that's connected to Bitscap, then I have other exchanges that I use for holding coins, etc. So in the companion guide and in the live sessions in phase 1, they teach you about these platforms that you can hold coins in and you can actually earn interest. So I've done that, and that's really amazing because I'm not earning any interest in my savings account with my bank. So not only am I holding coins that are increasing in value, but I'm earning interest, and you can actually borrow against it. So they even have 0% APR on 20% of your portfolio, or you could even borrow for more than that. You can borrow up to like 40% of your portfolio, but then you are going to be paying interest. Then you have the live sessions. The live sessions are amazing. I really love them. I've watched them over and over again. I've probably watched all 6 sessions at least 3 times because there is a lot of information in there. So you can get overwhelmed, but you have to build a framework when you're learning it. So if you just relax and you just keep watching the videos over and over, you'll be very confident. You'll be glad that you did. Another thing that I love that's covered is the capital allocation. So everyone always talks about diversifying your portfolio. So Dan has an actual capital allocation that he recommends, and basically it's split between 3 types of investment. You have your strategies, which is the bots like here that I've set up with Bitscap. That's the main strategy that Dan teaches. So you have a certain percentage in that. Then you have another percentage in your HODL, which is essentially you holding coins that you like, or top coins that you think are going to be more valuable in the future. And what I like about it too is that Dan teaches you what coins are worth, he calls it HODL worthy, so coins that are worth holding. Lastly, you have your reserve. So like any investment, you want to diversify and you want to have some savings. So what the reserve does is you have a certain amount of money in stable coins that is essentially opportunity money. So of course you can lose money with your strategies, you can lose money with your HODL, but if you have a reserve, then that really can't be touched. The great thing about the market right now is that even though it's down, I have money in my reserve so I can buy coins at a really good discount. So right now I have about $3,000 in my reserve, and I'm definitely going to be buying Bitcoin for the cheap. It's under $20,000 right now. It's been floating around $19,000. And when I initially bought, it was about $48,000. So I'm going to buy right now and get my dollar cost average lower. Now that's another thing they teach is dollar cost averaging, which any investor teaches, especially even Warren Buffett tells you about dollar cost averaging. Then they teach you the actual strategies. So in Bitscap, there are certain settings that you need to do. So if you were to just buy Bitscap and thinking, oh, I don't need the plan, well, they're gonna be set up with default settings, which aren't the settings that Dan has tested, which actually work and I've used to make money myself. Then depending on what you're offered, you could have a coin pair research, which if I go into my members area, you have this coin pair research. Mine has already expired because I joined in December and they gave me, I think it was a few months of it. And what's really cool about that is that they're already testing these coin pairs to put in bots, and they're already tried and true. So it's a more conservative way, and if you don't want to find the coin pairs for yourself, they actually are constantly updating every single day with coin pairs that are working and what they call wiggling. Now, in my experience, finding my own coin pairs has made me more money. I have tried using their coin pair research, but it's never as much profit as I could find when I find my own coin pair. And Dan teaches you the same thing. He says, don't rely on the coin pair research. When they're telling you about a coin pair, they've already been testing it. So it could be weeks and you're missing out on that wiggle. So I recommend you find your own coin pairs, and they teach you how to find the coin pairs, which is really good. Then the last 2 things are the updates. So you actually have right here in the top left, news and updates. And right here at the top, they have a notification about these bottom feeder settings. So with the market being down, there's actually different settings that you need to use for these bots. So if I go into my Bitscap, these are all bottom feeder bots, which are actually using less money and different settings than the bots that I had here. That's what I love about the plan, is that you are staying up to date on what's working right now. It's not this outdated thing that was working last year. It's actually what's happening right now. Another cool thing about the updates is they have these fly on the wall sessions. So Dan has a trading partner, and you get to be a fly on the wall when they're talking about what's going on in the market, what moves that they're making, and there's no way that you'd get access to that with any other investor in the world. So that's really unique, and I love that. It makes me feel a lot better when the market's down. I get to hear their opinion, and they always calm me down and make me feel confident about crypto in the future. Lastly, which might be the best thing about the plan, is their support. They have world-class support. Every single time I've set in a ticket, they answer me within the same day. They always have an answer. And if the person who's answering the support ticket doesn't know, they'll kick it up the line, and it might even get up to Dan if no one else knows the answer. So that's amazing, because when you're joining a program like this, there's going to be questions that you have that aren't going to be answered in the live sessions. So being able to ask in the support gives you that peace of mind that someone's going to be there for you to answer any questions you have. So just to recap my results with the plan, I've made $3,500 in 8 months, which is over $350 a month in cash flow, and I still have my principal. So my results have been outstanding. I couldn't be happier. And even if I didn't make any money, I'm happy because I learned about crypto and I know what's working and I have a plan. So for me, this is long-term, and Dan is always teaching that this is a long-term thing. And in the long run, you're going to need a plan to stick to, and they're constantly tweaking it and making updates to it. So I highly recommend the plan. There's a link in the video description below so that you can join. If you have any questions, please comment below. I hope you liked the video, and good luck to you.